Rohtopia. My name is Lisa and today I'm going to show you how to make juice without actually having a juicer. So many people want to eat healthier and they think, oh, I could make juice or I could make smoothies, but if I want to make juice, I need a juicer. If I make smoothies, I need a blender. What do? I can't afford both of them. So I personally prefer to have a blender because I think it's more versatile. You can make smoothies, as you will soon see. You can make juices. You can grind nuts if it's a good blender. You can crush ice with it. You can make ice cream. You can make cake, all kinds of stuff. Whereas with a juicer, you're pretty much limited to making juice. So here's how you do it. My juice will be made from celery, lemon, apples, carrots, and beetroot. And I'll be also using the greens. You can juice and also blend greens of beetroot as well as of carrots. So carrot greens taste really nice and they add a bunch of nutrients to your smoothie or your juice because the most nutrients actually are in the green part and not in the root. I've got a Vitamix blender. It's an industrial blender, pretty heavy and strong. So with that you can blend anything. However, if you have a blender not that strong, just cut your ingredients a bit smaller and you should be alright as well. First I'm going to choose the lemon. This is a normal lemon juicer, so it happens to fit my blender container. I can recommend to go check at IKEA, for example. They usually have lemon juicers that fit containers as well. Blended ingredients. I added a bit of water so my blender could blend more freely and easily. And here's the magic tool. It's a nut milk bag. And it's a fine mesh bag. You can find it on eBay or Amazon. Just look for a nut milk bag. You should be able to get a set of 3 on eBay for less than $10 and they last really long. So I have one to make almond milk, one to make colorful juices because the colors will stain the bag, and another one spare. And you could also use a cheesecloth, for example. Even a clean stocking, nylon stocking would do if needs to be. So I'm gonna pour this the blended ingredients through the bag and then just squeeze it all out and get the juice and be left with juice and pulp. So here's my juice. I spilled a bit when I poured it into the jar, that's why it's not as much as it was originally. I made almost 2 liters of juice. So as you can see, I'm using glass jars with screw caps on top. The reason for that is that you can store this juice up to 24 hours in the fridge. So you could, for example, make the juice in the evening, put it in the fridge, and in the morning just take it with you wherever you're off to work, to uni and so on, and have a real good nutrient-rich breakfast with you. And tip number 2, so this is juice, right? But you can also turn it into a soup. How do you do that? You add hot water or warm water instead of cold when you blend the ingredients, and you don't use ingredients straight out of the fridge, but some that have been stored at room temperature for a bit, so your soup is warm. You can also keep your blender on a bit longer because that will increase temperature as well. If you add a bit of garlic, you have something very similar to Russian borscht, which I think is usually made with fish, but that's not always necessary, right? So here's juice, here's soup, and here are the leftovers from making the juice, and I'm going to show you in another clip what you can do with those. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're going to make your own juice right away. If you think everybody should be drinking juice, then please share this clip. And that's it. Have a wonderful day, enjoy your time, and I'm going to see you again real soon. Bye!